Alright everyone, we're going to keep the fun and games going with Jeopardy featuring Alex Trebek for the DOS as part of our Halloween special. Let's see how we do this game. We'll say novice. As I'll take on Roy and Wanda this game.
Hi everyone and welcome to Jeopardy.
Thank you. Let's play.
Here we go, round one. One daily double will appear on the board in these categories.
1885, World Geography, Famous Paintings, American Authors, Mammals, and finally, North American Mountains. Alright, I will keep the categories as they are. Okay, let's go with American Authors 100. New York dentist whose Riders of the Purple Sage made him a popular Western novelist. Who is Zane Grey?
You are correct.
American Authors for 200. Punning author of light verse who wrote Cats Have Kittens, Bats Have Bittens. See if Roy knows this one any better than I do. I can't remember. Nope.
No. The correct response is
Ogden Nash. Okay, wasn't sure. Let's stick with American Authors for 300, please. Tom Wolfe wrote the Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test about the lifestyle of this cuckoo's nest author. Who is Ken Kesey?
yes.
American Authors for 400. In Scoundrel Time, she chronicled the battle with McCarthyism of her lover, Dashiell Hammett. Who is Lillian Hellman? Lillian Hellman.
Yes.
American Authors for 500. The film A Place in the Sun was based on his novel An American Tragedy. Who is Theodore Dreiser?
Yes.
There we go. I got every clue but the Ogden Nash one. I didn't remember the name, but that's okay. I'm up front with $1,300 in cash, and I get to make the next selection. I'm looking over them carefully. Let's go 1885 100. This game was introduced to America in 1885, not 1884. What is golf?
That's it.
1885 for 200. Begun on July 4th, 1858, this presidential monument was finally dedicated in 1885. What is the Washington Monument?
Yes.
1885 for 300. This women's magazine celebrated its centennial in 1985, a seal of America's approval. What is Good Housekeeping?
That's it.
1885 for 400. Second volume of his Das Kapital was published. Who is Karl Marx?
That's it.
1885 for 500. A vine from Napoleon's grave was planted at this U.S. president's tomb. Who is Ulysses S. Grant?
That's it.
Ran the category and have $1,800 in cash. Okay. Let's go ahead and do mammals for 100 or famous paintings for 100. Appropriately, Da Vinci painted this masterpiece on the wall of a dining hall in Milan. What is The Last Supper?
Yes.
Famous paintings 200. Look closely at Velasquez's The Maids of Honor to see this king and queen of this country in a mirror. What is Spain?
That's it.
Famous paintings 300. In 1899, he painted a self-portrait showing himself with a pipe and bandaged ear. Who is Vincent van Gogh?
Right.
Famous paintings 400. Daily double.
The answer there is the daily double.
Well, I've done pretty good in this category so far, so I'll make it a true daily double. Here's the clue in famous paintings. In many of Degas's paintings, these are wearing long black ribbons around their necks. What are who are long black ribbons around their necks? Who are gypsies?
No.
No! So I lose it all, but I'll get it back.
The correct response is
Ballerinas. Oh well. We'll get it back. Don't worry. Rembrandt painted this man contemplating the bust of Homer.
no.
Not Mary Todd Lincoln.
The correct response is
Aristotle. Alright. Let's get back to it. Mammals 100. Warner Brothers' fragrant version is Pepe Le Pew. What's a skunk?
That's it.
Mammals 200. Only mammal mothers produce this for their young. What is milk?
Yes.
Mammals 300. Prominent facial feature of the proboscis monkey. What's the nose?
You are correct.
Mammals 400. Possums are the only members of this family of mammals native to North America. What are marsupials?
You are correct.
Mammals 500. Term describing bears or any animal which eats both meat and plants. What is omnivorous?
Right.
Ran the category. I'm starting to get some money back. North American mountains for 100. In 1981, the U.S. Geological Survey published a post-eruption map of this mountain. What is Mount St. Helens?
Right.
North American mountains 200. This mountain range occupies 1/6 of California and contains 3 national parks. What is the Sierra Nevada mountains?
You are correct.
North American mountains for 300. Located in Washington, the greatest U.S. single-peak glacier system radiates from it. What is Mount Rainier?
That's it.
North American mountains for 400. The highest mountain in Canada. What is Mount Logan?
That's it.
North American mountains for 500. Jackson Hole is a 7,000-foot high valley in this Wyoming range of the Rockies. What's the Grand Tetons?
Yes.
Ran that category. I'm up to $3,000. World Geography 100. Almost all of Siberia lies within this country. What is Russia?
Right.
World Geography for 200. This largest Spanish seaport has an exact replica of Columbus's flagship, the Santa Maria. What is Barcelona?
You are correct.
300. Kilauea sits on the southeastern slope of Mauna Loa, which sits on this island. What is, let's see. What is Hilo?
No.
No.
The correct response
Hawaii. Oh, well. That's okay. 400. Mexicali is the capital of this Mexican state, which sits below California. What is Baja California?
Right.
Now the last clip. Got all my money back that I lost on the Daily Double. The Transylvanian Alps are part of this major mountain system of Central and Eastern Europe. Central and Eastern. What are the Carpathians?
That's it.
So I have $3,900 at the end of the Jeopardy round. Roy has minus 200. Wanda minus 500.
The double Jeopardy round. So here we go.
Let's play.
2 daily doubles to help you in one of these categories.
We have World War II, famous women, English literature, history, television, and finally, palindromes. All right. No, I don't want to change the categories. I want to leave them just the way they are. Let's play. World War II for 200. In 1944, this country was hit by 650,000 tons of bombs. What is Japan?
No.
Oh.
The correct response is
Germany. All right. It's all right. World War II 400. In December 1940, the Japanese referred to this forthcoming attack as Operation Z. What is a kamikaze?
no.
Ah. It was Pearl Harbor.
You are correct.
Oh, okay. All right, World War II for 600. Before the stop at Bitburg Cemetery, Reagan visited the site of this concentration camp. I walked the line. No!
No, sorry, that is wrong.
That's not a concentration camp. That's a Johnny Cash song.
The correct response is
Bergen-Belsen. All right. Germany's Tiger tanks were built by this auto manufacturer. Roy. Porsche.
You are correct.
City where de Gaulle set up the Provisional National Committee of the Free French in 1940. London.
Right.
History 200. This nation's conquistadors called the New World El Dorado. What is, trying to buzz in. There we go. What is Spain?
Yes.
History for 400. Oh, and I dropped a pen. Ding it, ding it, ding it. Alright, history for 4, please. Signal to kill a vanquished gladiator. It imitated a sword thrust. What is a thumbs down?
That's it.
History for 600. Century of both American and French revolutions. What is the 18th?
Right.
History for 800. The Treaty of Vereeniging ended this conflict, which was more interesting than it sounded. What is the Boer War?
You are correct.
And let's have 1,000 for history. The number of days between Napoleon's return from Elba and his final defeat. Roy. It was 100. That was my guess, too.
Right.
English literature, 200. In 1813, Sir Walter Scott turned down this post, recommending Robert Southey. What is poet laureate?
That's it.
English literature for 400. The longest word ever in a London Times crossword, 27 letters, was from his Love's Labour's Lost. Who is Shakespeare?
Yes.
English literature for 600. These Kenneth Grahame tales were originally told to his son to keep him from crying. What is The Wind in the Willows?
Yes.
English literature for 800. Along with Samson Agonistes, Milton published this famous sequel to another work. What is Paradise Regained? Or Paradise Found?
No.
No. It is Poet Laureate. No!
No? The correct response is
Paradise Regained, my original hunch. Oh well. London-born player of Portuguese descent whose family name was anglicized from Da Pinta. Harold Pinter.
yes.
Palindromes, 200. A chick's chirp. What is PEPE?
You are correct.
Palindromes, 400. Men and women engage in the battle of these. What are sexes?
That's it.
Let's have palindromes for 600. Type of tube viewer who wouldn't watch Jeopardy. What is boob?
That's it.
What is a boob? Yep. Precedes whistle, plunk, and boom in classic Disney cartoon. What is toot?
You are correct.
Palindromes for 1,000. To apply wall coverings again. Repaper, yep.
That's it.
Famous women for 200. In 1982, she wrote Etiquette in Society, in Business, in Politics, and at Home. Who is Emily Post?
You are correct.
Famous woman for 400. An alternate delegate to the UN in 1958, she was the first black opera singer at the Met. Wanda. Byron White? I don't think so.
No. The correct response is
Oh, Marian Anderson, yeah. I always forget her name. Famous woman 600. Her book Science and Health was in its 382nd edition at her death in 1910. Who is Mary Baker Eddy?
you are correct.
Famous woman 800. CEO of Playboy Enterprises. She's no dumb bunny. Who is Christy Hefner?
That's it.
Famous woman 1,000. She began her beauty empire behind a red door on Fifth Avenue. Who is Elizabeth Arden?
Yes.
So we know the two daily doubles are in the category of TV, but will the clues be on my side? We'll find out shortly. This NBC series won Emmys in 8 categories in 1981, a single-season record. What is Hill Street Blues?
Yes.
400. Fred MacMurray was considered for this role before Raymond Burr landed it. Who is Perry Mason?
You are correct.
600. Name of the variety show Rob Petrie wrote for. What is the Alan Brady Show?
That's it.
The last 2 clues are all mine because they are the daily doubles.
The answer there is the Daily Double.
I'll do it all. The sitcom could have been called Fred and Lamont. What it was, Sanford and Son.
That's it.
Now the last clue, and it's also all mine because it is the other daily double.
The answer there is the Daily Double.
The Coke Time crooner of the 50s. Who is Eddie Fisher.
Right.
$46,000. Roy, 3,600, and Wanda is going home.
Here is today's final Jeopardy category.
U.S. Geography. Okay. All right.
Final Jeopardy answer
The
is...
longest boundary between any 2 states is the one between these 2. That's my answer.
What did you put down as your response?
Oklahoma and Texas.
That's it.
So I end up with $80,000 this game.
And your wager was... What did you put down as your response?
Texas and Oklahoma, yep.
That's it. And your wager was...
$1,870, so you end up with $5,470. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for this segment. For our Halloween special 2021 edition. And we'll be back for more fun and games right after this commercial break. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go away.